We are right now in the South Atlantic region at 20 degrees south, almost 20 degrees south. Most of the time over here is calm winds because there is something known as STAC, which is Subtropical Anticyclone. Because of that, there is high pressure and very less wind. But today, this is the first time for me that we are facing winds of more than 30 knots.
In 8 years at sea, I have never seen this before. Our speed dropped, the winds picked up, and the ocean didn't look the same anymore.
Ivan, please come to the bridge. The visibility is reducing.
The strange part is, this wasn't supposed to happen here. Just a few days ago, we had left Spain. A normal departure, routine checks, another 30-day voyage ahead. No land, no breaks, just the sea and the same horizon every day. At first, everything felt peaceful, but somewhere along the way, the ocean had other plans.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Life at Sea, season number 5, all the way from the Algeciras port. At the moment, I had come down to take the drafts, and we are proceeding for a 30-day voyage. That'll be interesting. My old ship is right around that corner, just there. It's a sister ship, and I was just remembering how life was on C class, the smaller ships. This perhaps is a very big ship, but I'm still enjoying it. So at the moment, you guys let me know what the draft is, because I have to report the same to the chief officer. He's doing some cargo calculations. These are the gear boxes which we have. So they use this to put twist locks on the container and then heave up. And this is the Plimsoll mark. You see over here, the red line, that's the summer load line. So I've almost reached the aft section. And here also we've got a ship on the other side, smaller one, and there's the rudder of the ship. And you guys let me know what's the draft. Man, this is a very beautiful sight I'm witnessing right at the edge of the pier. That's a signaling mark. There's our vessel, beautiful vessel. And if you see from here, you'll see a lot of navigational stuff which you don't see from the bridge of the ship. So let's start with the thing which is in front of us. So that's a special mark. You can see the X on top. And then we've got so many ships here. That's a LNG tanker, if I'm not wrong. There's the sister ship I was on. Then we've got a bulk carrier right there, and it has got some yachts on it. Wow. Guys, I'm going to go up the gangway now, which I'm already doing, and show you all the passage plan and where we are about to go and what's happening. So guys, that's the bridge view right now at the moment from the Algeciras area. Now the thing is, we are going to have a 30-day voyage. Now it's incredible. Almost 10,800 nautical miles. So I'm going to show you how the route looks. This is the parametric rolling thing. So we're going to start from Algeciras tomorrow morning, go all the way around of Cape of Good Hope, and then reach Singapore. So it's going to take 30 days. We're doing great circle sailing, but of course I'll let you know along the journey. So I'm making ready my passage plan and all the relevant paperwork which is required. So yeah, one second. That's the ECDIS, by the way. So we are here at this berth at the moment. We'll take a turn, go into the bay, and then get out of here. So I'll try to make a time lapse. We also picked up provisions over here, food for the next 30 days. Disposed our garbage like I showed you earlier. We had sludge operations. Bunkering we already did in the coasting in Europe. That's the previous episode. You can see so much fuel we are carrying because we need it. By the way, there's a ship perhaps a tanker getting alongside. You can see right there with 2 tugs on that terminal. So the bad part about tankers is that they usually stay out of the port premises. Like you see, there's just a pipeline. Here still you have an opportunity to come ashore, but usually they are outside. And if it's a VLCC, that's a very big tanker, they are doing single buoy mooring operations even further away from the ports. So sometimes no coastline, no shore for a very long time. If you see all this equipment here, that's because we just installed a new window right here. So it had some issues with the cracking, so we ordered new one and it's all installed. You can see the equipment, silicone, and guys were doing some work here, but now it's good to go for a good time lapse perhaps. It is 5 a.m. in the morning. Cargo operations almost done. You can see the crane secured. The last of the containers are being loaded. Then we load our gearbox, which is also right over there, as you can see. And then time for a 30-day voyage. So guys, it's the next morning. Came up to collect my GoPro and we are out in the ocean again. Just left behind Tangier. That's the Moroccan coast. Of course, Malacca Strait done by third mate. So I was sleeping. It's almost going to be 12 p.m. Going to take over from Martin. And yes, back for a 30-day voyage of looking just at the ocean. It is blissful, believe me. After a stressful port, it is good. And we've got our gearboxes also this time just on top, so you can see the vessel is fully loaded all the way on the top as well, in the forward as well. So Martin, 30 days of pure long voyage, huh?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Oh, what's caught off guard? Yes. Excited for long rests.
After this. yeah. But
it's a peaceful navigation.
yeah, some people had question for you. Why did you join the sailing life?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think every seaman knows about this. It's to travel the world and at the same time earn some money.
And are you traveling the world?
Of course.
Yes.
Whenever I can.
Yes.
Whenever I can.
Yeah, so Martin had a good Algeciras tour because he went out and I'm quite happy. I unfortunately did not go, but I'll tell you that later. But he had a good one. So he is traveling the world.
Alright,
Yes.
video shout out.
Yes, of course.
Shout out to my boy, Andrew Abarkes.
Yes.
Have a good life and safe sailing, my friend.
Shout out Andrew, if you're watching this, don't forget to drop a comment for Martin. Okay, Martin.
Alright, see you
Cheers.
guys.
So guys, like you saw, we started our voyage today. Traffic wise, it's going to be very silent for the next at least 20 days. I was preparing the reports for the weather conditions which are going to be coming in the voyage, but that I'll cover later because right now nothing special is happening. We are just north of Africa, somewhere here, and it's going to be a long one, guys. You can see, very long one. Ivan, please come to the bridge. The visibility is reducing. The last episode you must have seen that there was fog and the coastline, and today it has happened again while we were exiting the African coast. You can see outside. So I've called the captain and the lookout. He's going to be coming. So far the traffic is of no concern. It is all good, so we don't have to worry about. But just look at it. Can't see, like we can barely see the foremast as well. So that's why additional lookout will be coming and captain is coming too. Also, let's go on to the Bible of navigators so that you know which rule applies when we are sailing in restricted visibility. So cold regs 72, you will see rule number 19 is where we talk about conduct of vessels in restricted visibility. So this rule applies to vessel not in sight of one another when navigating in or near an area of restricted visibility. So you can pause the video now and read through it because in real time we have to apply it. By the way, it was just, I think, passing fog, so it is improved now. Well, that's good, but still, for good practice we should call the lookout. You never know that the fog is still extending further. By the way, how do we assess what the visible range is? So you can see this vessel which just crossed us, 290. It is 2.5 nautical miles. Now if I zoom out, zoom in, you'll see the vessel visually by sight. So it is still visible, but it depends on the captain sometimes what they assess as restricted visibility is. Sometimes if you think the traffic is too dense, then it is always safe and better to call even if the range is 4 miles or 5 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful day at the office. We are still off the coast of Africa. It's somewhere right there. You cannot see it because there's a bit of fog and mist, but the visibility is still more than 10 nautical miles, so that's good. I wanted to show you something special today. So we are transiting, like I said, the African coast right here, and you see these numbers along with this EP-15-13. So these are TNP corrections. So these are not permanent, but they come up when there's something like, let me show you. I'll pick a report, you will understand better practically. So it's a preliminary notice, and if I scroll down, you'll see what exactly it is. So Great Britain chart 3134 shows depth this, which is not shown on this. The source of depth is unknown. So it is a kind of a notice and warning for us that when you're navigating here, navigate with caution. Similarly, I made the note here, navigate with caution, shoal depth reported lesser. So this is something as a second officer you have to keep in mind, that TNP corrections come, but if you don't switch it on the ECDIS, you will miss it. Similarly, we've got something known as nav area warnings. So but the earth is divided into these nav areas, and we are presently in the nav area 2. So what I'll do is, this is my nav area correction file. So you can see nav area 2, these are the warnings which I have to mark on the chart. So you see mark, noted. Sometimes it's not applicable because it's not in the route. So this is something we have to do every week, and along with the weekly chart updates which are permanent corrections. So navigators, you will have less workload now because paper charts are not there. Otherwise you will have to manually, with a magenta pen, mark it, make symbols, stuff like that, but that's gone now. I think most of the ships are now on ECDIS. In the meantime, I also have to do the X-band and S-band radar test today, performance tests. So I'm going to show it to you, so you all also have an idea of how second officers take care of the equipments on board. So that's my checklist, but first I'll show you in real time how we do it. So as you know, this is a Sperry radar. We go on system, go on diagnostics, and you'll see over here database, detail log, sensor status, PM. So this is known as performance monitoring. We also always do it on 12-mile range with the radar in the center. When I switch on, you will see that there are certain spokes that will come. So these are the spokes which I have to count, and we have a certain parameter with which I have to test that if these spokes are visible enough, and we've got some logs which I have to enter. So I'm going to do that. Also, we have an indicator here. If anything is wrong, it will show fail. So far everything is okay, so it is passed. Then we have the magnetron current and voltage, etc. We'll go on the Monkey Island today when we have to fix the magnetic compass, and I'll show you that a visual inspection of the radar scanner unit is also required. The scanner is, you see this thing, it is rotating like this. So it's a rotational part, so we just need to hear for some abnormal noise or stuff like that. One thing I found out, which is something which I have never done before, and I'll show you also how we're going to do it, is that our magnetic compass, right now we have a spare magnetic compass here. So if you see, that's the spare one. It's quite heavy, guys. So this one is okay. I saw that there is no air bubble in this, but when I went to the Monkey Island to do my monthly inspection, I found a bubble. Now we have to solve this, and we have a liquid over here which is specifically for compass. As you see, I'm going to use this and fill it up today with the help of third officer, because it's a tough job to hold it in the upright position, but that's something which I wanted to show you. It's something new for me too. So guys, for this surgical treatment of the magnetic compass, we need a injection, so that we fill it up with water and then inject it into the air bubble. So I had come to prepare. We've got an injection compound here, compound or drawer. So I've taken that water. I found the solution, the right solution, as I showed you on the bridge. Before I was thinking I'll use the distilled water, but no need. Found the real what is required. So guys, quick update about the magnetic compass. We managed to fix it. Only thing is I could not vlog it since the wind conditions were a bit not favorable. So we had to be fully focused, otherwise things would have flown off. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll show you what we did, so that you guys, if you face this anytime in your contract, which can happen most probably, so you know what to do. So I'll just simulate it with the spare magnetic compass. So this is right now upside down, but on the compass bowl, on the mast, you'll see a filling hole. So you have to open it with screwdriver. Make sure this particular gasket is not flown, like it's still intact, because in our case one gasket flew off, so we had to replace it with a spare. That's why I told you I could not vlog it. There was quite a lot of heavy wind conditions. And then you'll see the bubble wherever it is. Right now this compass is absolutely new and good, so make sure the bubble comes right here near the filling hole, and then you open this. Take a syringe filled with the liquid provided by the company, and then open it and inject the syringe right till the bubble, and then just squeeze the syringe, so it will fill up. Some water might come out, but that's okay, don't worry about it. As soon as it is done, close this absolutely tight, and then check for another 5-10 minutes if the bubble is reappearing. If not, we are good to go. In our case, the bubble again came, so we had to do it 2 or 3 times. That's how that's something new for me, also a new learning, so that's why I'm sharing it with you all. And then again put it back to normal, close it, and then re-inspect it after perhaps 10-15 days. So everything should be okay. I'll do the same. Anyway, we are 1 week into the voyage, and we are right now in Gulf of Guinea. I'll give you a brief overview of what's happening, what's the route plan. Today I'll also go into the lifeboats, check the equipments, and do the rescue boat equipments as well. so I'll vlog it for you all. We've got multiple storms also, one in North Atlantic, two in South China Sea. It's always like this, especially during the monsoon season. And our next voyage will be here, so let's see how that'll go. So far so good. This will be a little bit of a troubled patch. You see, just follow the red dot, so you'll see when we get there. Oh, nice. So the bad weather is already shifted, so it'll be nice all the way till Madagascar and the Mauritius coast. Back from the watch. Now I'm going to go to the lifeboats. This is a checklist I made for myself for the PSC, which is Port State Control. So we might be due in China, so we'll go into the lifeboats, check for all of these which have occurred in the past and we should not repeat it. That's the plan, and then everything is at least as per the best we can do. Nice and beautiful weather to enter the boats. It is cold as well as sunny, so not too much hectic, because usually inside the boat it is quite hot. So yeah, I'll tell the captain I'm entering. One second. Captain Karan?
Go ahead.
Captain, I'm entering starboard side lifeboat.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay. Officer, please come in.
So
Go ahead.
that's the boat, and what we'll do is check the equipments. That's the checklist I have and the list of equipments which I need to check. So oars, boat hooks, these belts, radar reflector, anchor, first aid kit. Inside we've got pyrotechnics, and we have water in here, food in here. So let's just check and see that everything is in order, it's not expiring. By the way, second officer does the LSA here in my company, and third officer does all the FFA. So guys, these are the pyrotechniques: rocket, parachute, then hand flares. These are smoke signals. This is all of it is used during the time of distress, and these are hand flares. So guys, I've checked the lifeboat inventory. Now I'm just checking the brakes, the wiring, embarkation ladders. You can see it's nicely coated, and the hooks which are here on top. In the meantime, I'm also checking the hooks, the condition of the hooks. They are in the right position, any discrepancy, and the solar tapes, so they are in good condition because we came from the dry dock. For the past 1 week in the ocean voyage start, I have been really busy, felt really heavy. I don't know why, maybe because of the energy levels were down because of all the tiredness and fatigue. But today I feel better. Conducted another set of drills today, which was enclosed space entry drills. What we do in that is that if someone gets stuck, suppose in a ballast tank, then how do we take them out of this small opening? So that's the procedure and process of which we had a training about today. Otherwise, I am in my mid duration of the contract, so usually at this time you feel not homesick, but you also want to go home. At the same time, you start getting a bit bored also of the sea life, so it plays on your mind quite a lot. I'm sure it happens with a lot of us. Do let me know in the comment section if you also feel this during the mid part of your contract, when you are not going home yet you finished half of the contract. So just wanted to express this with you all. Otherwise, all good, and we are back to good energy levels. Navratri is also going on, so I practice some kind of sadhana, so that's also in process. Come to do my safety area inspection. This is done now. It was today 7th and 8th deck. The purifier room and the turbine generator room, like you saw. So I'll now make a report of my observations so that we can rectify it before reaching the next port and also for our own safety. I just came after my deck work and we have chicken quesadilla today. Crazy. Very good, Rajon. Oh. Oh. So I have sailed across the South Atlantic Ocean since the past 8 years and never in my life such a thing has happened. We are right now in the South Atlantic region at 20 degrees south, almost 20 degrees south. Most of the time over here is calm winds because there is something known as STAC, which is subtropical anticyclone. Because of that there is high pressure and very less wind. But today this is the first time for me that we are facing winds of more than 30 knots. So let's go onto the Beaufort scale and understand what that means. By the way, just for your reference, it is 30 knots from our port bow. So this is the Beaufort scale. 30 knots is near gale, force 7. So sea heaps up with white foam breaking, waves begin to blow in the streaks and wave height is around 4 to 5.5 meters. Now when I look outside, it is indeed like that. You can see these kind of weather phenomena happens usually in in North Atlantic, East China Sea, Indian Ocean during the monsoon season. But this is a first for me. Yeah, you can see the deep waves getting created. Anyway, let me go on to the software which we have for weather and you'll see what exactly I'm talking about. So I've updated the latest position of our vessel, which is right now. I'll just update the forecast. So everything is in order and exactly as it's supposed to be. So you see, this is the Namibian coast. This is where generally Walvis Bay is and beautiful weather. But here this time, let me spot weather. So you see, we are having winds of 30-36 knots like predicted, wave 3.7 meters, swell 1.1 meters, risk wave height 4 meters. So this is a first for me, believe me. Usually it's all pretty white over here. And then it becomes dark when we are in the Cape of Good Hope like I keep showing you. And then the Indian Ocean region, which is troublesome during the monsoon times. So yeah, our speed has dropped significantly. We were doing 17.2 knots, but now we are back to 15.4 knots. Engine order has been set to 66 RPM because the load keeps increasing. So right now it's 32% load. So we try to save fuel, manage everything. That's the job of the chief engineer and captain. We go as economical as possible, yet meet our ETA. But yeah, this is the first time for South Atlantic. We also keep getting our weather news. So for us at this moment, stability is good and there are no risks detected. So parametric rolling damage, there is no risk. Only after few days we'll have that, but we'll alter our course accordingly. So this is a forecast which is given to us by our service provider. Let's do one thing. Let me go out of the bridge wing and make you hear the intensity and the force of the winds. So you can see the deep trough getting formed. Yeah, and around 4 to 5 meter waves easily. Yeah, it is actually a bit like a storm, small storm. One more important fact, if you see the heading and our course over ground, we have a 3-degree difference. That's because the wind is pushing us from our port bow, so we are getting set to starboard. We have to always keep giving more port. So true course is 144, but we are doing 139. I've put it to 139 so that we maintain our 144 course. So that's something as a navigator you have to keep in mind. We have Martin here today with me. Martin is taking, yeah, he's taking over as a second officer, and maybe in the next shift. So he's doing all GMDSS, yes, and ECDIS updates.
Just doing some weekly tests.
Weekly tests. Good, Martin. That's the way. So, senior officer once told me that the best way to approach seaman's life is to know about the next rank within your current rank. So that way your transition is smoother. So that's why Martin has also taken it up very seriously, and he's
So serious.
very serious and is doing all the updates now. So guys, I've come out to show you exactly how the winds are looking. As you can see how high the waves are. So it's more than 5 meters easily. See it properly. And it's splashing onto our bow. I'll go in the forward and give you a better view of it. So guys, I've come here in the forward station just to show you all the depth of the crest and trough which is forming. You can see the depth, guys. Just have a look. Easily 5 meters, 4 meters. Insane. Martin, what's happened? We've gone from full ahead to dead slow. What's happening in the middle of the ocean, man?
The engineers
Yes.
have some troubleshooting with the main engine.
Okay.
So right now they're putting it back, they're testing it.
Okay.
So now we have to follow their commands.
So all okay otherwise, huh?
All okay.
Okay, good. So guys, I just came on the bridge and I thought I'm getting crazy, and you know it's been long time, but yes, the vessel has stopped right in the middle of the ocean. So let's see how it's going to go. Good afternoon, bridge. Okay, chief. Okay, we go back to 66. Okay. Okay guys, so we've got the bridge control now, and we're gonna start slowly moving. So everything is okay. They had some troubleshooting to be done, so it's fixed. We just had like 15-20 minutes stop. So now we'll go to slow ahead, and then again we'll have to go back to our original speed, which was 15-16 knots. By the way, this is a big bulk carrier, fully loaded, and you can see how it's splashing water, and the freeboard is so less. So freeboard is basically the distance between the main deck of the ship, that is the main deck, and the water line. You can see it's very small. That's why there is so much splash in the forward. For us, yeah, it's very huge. I mean, even 5 meter waves look like 1 meter, 2 meters. So you can imagine. Knowledge sharing, going half ahead right now. Chief engineer had called. So the engine is going to run at 50 rpm. Right now it's at 39 rpm, and you can see the speed they are making is just 3 knots. That's because we've got heavy headwinds You can see 24 knots from the right ahead. Then we've got sea and swell, and we are fully loaded. So the momentum to break the momentum, it will take a lot of time. Sorry, not the momentum. To break the inertia, it will take a lot of time and build momentum. So that's why forward planning is very important. Suppose you've got some situations with the ships. Right now we just have this situation where the vessel has already overtaken us, but if we were to overtake someone, I would have to plan much well in advance to understand, okay, it's going to take me perhaps 10 minutes to reach this speed and then move past it. Are there any obstructions, any wrecks, any land? So this is how navigators have to be cautious, because we don't have any brakes, and neither we have any accelerator like a car. So it is 12:10 p.m. at the moment. The main engine was started back again at 12:00. So it took us 10 minutes to reach 8 knots. Now you can imagine if you want to go full ahead, which is around 15 knots, it'll take another 5-6 minutes. So around 15-16 minutes to even start and reach a speed. Now suppose that guy is only doing 6 knots, so we are going to overtake her anyway. But this is for your understanding that life at sea on ships is not like a car simulation or like an aeroplane. It is slow, it takes patience, and that's why it teaches us a lot. So almost 30 minutes passed. We are now reaching our speeds required. Right now 13.9 knots, and you see the big bulker. Now it's on our port beam, starboard beam. So another 5 minutes, it will be fully clear. So that's the time it takes. So guys, finally passed, clear that bulk carrier. Oh, still splashing so much wave.